Water from the drainage pipe is supposed to come out right here. As you can see, it's not flowing, so we got to get it going again. Let's get to work. These guys are fixing major problems before they happen. This is ballast right here, all these rocks. What it's used for is to hold the track in place, gives the track grip so it doesn't go anywhere, and it's also used for drainage. The water just falls down in between the rocks, and if everything's set right, it runs away from the tracks.
The drainage pipe in this tunnel isn't working. If it was working, the water dripping down from the ceiling would filter through the ballast and out to the sides of the tunnel. There, the water would enter the open drainage pipes. These pipes are set on an incline so that the water will flow from the middle of the tunnel out. But this pipe is sagging. That means it's no longer on an incline and the water is just sitting stagnant in the pipe, not draining.
If they didn't fix this pipe, eventually you'd almost have like a lake in here, giant mud puddle. The tracks are going to get muddy. The ballast is not going to serve its purpose. The tracks will sink, and you're going to have a derailment.
We need to find the bad section of the pipe and lift it so we can get the water flowing again.
These guys have to think on their toes to get the job done. They've only got a little bit of a window, and then the next train's going to come through.
First, we have to get the shovels out and dig to find the bad section of pipe. And we have to be quick. There's a train scheduled to come through here in 45 minutes.
Even in today's modern world of railroading, it's still pure manpower that keeps these tracks in the tunnel in good working order. It's time to do some shoveling. Get right down in there and dig it out. They're going to move the cut.
It's a good thing the airflow in this tunnel is taken care of. I'm going to need all the oxygen I can get.
Tight quarters. I'm rubbing up against this tunnel wall. It's covered in carbon and oil. Grease. It's a good workout any way you look at it.
All right, we've uncovered the piece of problematic pipe. Now the fun begins. Here comes the abrasion saw.
What they're going to do, they're going to cut the pipe right about here, then. Oh, I can hear the chainsaw.
Now that the bad section of pipe is gone, we're going to dig out the remaining ballast to create the ditch that will drain the water out of the tunnel, making it safe for trains to travel again.
365 days a year inside this tunnel, we've got water coming down. These guys are fighting it every day. The water's really running now. Look at that. We fixed the pipe. Now the water's running just like it should, and we can run trains safely through here again. We just passed through the longest tunnel in America, and that was a smooth ride.
A clear Cascade tunnel means we've made it through the Empire Builder's most difficult obstacles. Get your umbrellas out. Next stop, the Emerald City.
Seattle, here I come. When I get there, I'm not coming back because I'm joining a grunge band.
Before this route existed, efficient American trade with Asia was merely a pipe dream. But once James J. Hill set his mind to connecting the Pacific Northwest with the rest of America, the dream became reality. In the 1870s, Seattle had a population of 1,100. By the 1920s, it had exploded to 315,000, and trade with Asia turned Seattle into the metropolis it is today.
All of this happened because the Great Northern Railway and the Empire Builder crossed mountains where nobody else dared to go. Oh man, we're in Seattle. This is great. We left Chicago more than 2 days ago. We traveled over 2,000 miles, and it feels good to be pulling in. Right now, we're pulling into King Street Station in the heart of Seattle. We delivered all of our passengers to their ticketed destinations safe and sound.
My trip on the legendary Empire Builder was one for the ages. I left the bright lights of the Windy City in the dust, made my way through some of the most beautiful wilderness in America, and conquered the Cascades. After 46 hours exploring every square inch of America's premier overnight train, I'm ready for a few winks myself.